red giants
People who came from the
in
sky.
the sky. Yeah.
Bro!
What up, dude?
What's up, man?
Shit.
It's
Chilling.
Sunday. School! No?
Yeah, not a good Sunday football. I get up 8:30 for that bullshit. God damn.
8:30. was trash.
Man.
Oh boy, I thought about you. I'm like, I know, bro, hot right now because I sure the fuck was.
I wasn't mad at the second half when we started getting close, and I was just like, man, what the hell? Like, we just
Don't give me hope.
Yeah.
Don't give me hope. Don't do that.
It is what it is. This is a bad team, bad offensive line.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody hurt. Play with a backup quarterback.
Yeah. And anyway,
it almost won the game. So
we still almost won the game. Anyway, we're with the Vikings. So we're that emblem on your hat. That's what we're thinking about.
Everybody's thinking about that.
Yeah. I'd love to give me a howl.
Ain't
a
nobody.
Howl sound bite.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, it ain't working over here right now. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that right now while we speak. Only one person watched it. So. Anyway, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Man, well, I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. It was a pretty chill weekend. Went to bed super early last night. And, Saturday's my day. No, it wasn't yesterday. Went to bed around 8. At least that's what Shell told me. I don't really remember. Yeah, man. And then I was like, oh, snap. That's right. The game is on. I woke up probably about 3 a.m. Like, oh, yeah, the game is on 8:30. So watched some Marvel Zombies in the bed, fell back asleep, got up, and locked in with the Vikings, and they didn't perform like we thought they were. Well, no, we knew they weren't going to perform.
I didn't feel good about that game, but I thought the line wouldn't get banged up like they did, but they got, man.
Yeah, they did. How about yourself, man? How's your weekend?
Good. We got a little bit further with our porch, so we stained it.
Nice.
We had to do a second coat, and then I think we're done because Lauren's about to get surgery on her foot. So,
oh jeez,
I get a break from doing weekend stuff for a while. Other than maintaining the yard, but other than that, we're not. That point is taking every weekend from me. I did go to an event. I did go to an event last night. I felt bad, but I did go to an event last night.
Where'd you go?
I went to it's called Legacy Cup. It's a cannabis event.
Okay.
Cool. Taylor Mike performed.
How was that?
That was cool.
Killed it. He's a professional, right? No? Oh,
he was good, man. Let's cut the music, man. So he did a good job, but he was just like.
Who cut the music? Did you cut the music?
I cut the music. I don't want to tell the story. So we're there, and he's like, and they all are high and have a good time at the cannabis event. He's like, if you're going to do something, it's okay. If that's why I made this song for my mom, she passed away, a few years ago. I met her, she died. She left me about 6 years ago. And it's called "My Mom Was Dead." My mom was dead. It's like, what?
Hey, yo!
So I'm just like, and everybody's vibing to it. I never. So I asked my homeboy.
Everybody's vibing to it.
You heard this? You heard? No. Well, I mean, that's not true. Nobody, people were just moving to it, but I don't think people knew it. Because he came out with his heaters, those songs you knew.
Right.
And he started to he played that song, and we were like, okay, cool. So he started talking about something else. He's talking about we should take care of each other. Mm. And he's like, people out here, addicted to stuff, and I lost my monitor.
Oh no! Get your monitor. Why you look for that? Hey, thank you, Nathan, for joining, buddy.
People are addicted to alcohol and drugs and stuff like that. So my next song is called "This Is for the Junkies." And I'm like, what kind of name? What kind of name
For
is
the
that
drunk.
for a song? This is for the junkies. I'm like,
This is for the
crazy.
junkies.
Yeah, it's for the junkies. I'm like, what kind of name is that? Man, that dude. I don't know. It was a good concert. It was a good show, and I don't know what's going on in my mind.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Kobe been having technical difficulties for the past couple of shows. So we got Nathan White said, "How do we summon Father Taylor to join the show?"
Gotta give him a call. Yeah, I don't have. He should have
What up,
notifications on his
Shell?
phone. He should
What
be
up, Shell?
the
Hey,
I'm letting him know next month.
somebody need to text him and say, Father Taylor, they are summoning you for the show.
Yeah,
He's watching football, Nate. I know what he's doing.
yeah, he's watching football, and that's okay. He told us, he said, you come out in a hard time, so hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, he's not a fan of us having the show on Sunday nights
But
because
it's like half the year, so it's
right.
like whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah, but I want to watch football too, man, because we got the Green Bay Packers playing the Detroit Lions, not Detroit Lions, the Dallas Cowboys. I'm tripping, same color. And I want to watch it, but it is what it is. I'm here. I'd rather be here with you guys. So you know, yeah, it's a distance to that. Yeah, I can't even hate on that.
Not gonna lie,
You know,
I sometimes put it on if I really want to watch it while we're doing the show. It's on mute,
you
so
watch it on mute.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I guess I could put it up on the
yeah,
TV, but I just know how I am, and I'm kind of like squirrel. Like I'm not very good at multitasking, so my life would be so much better if I could multitask, and I'm just not very good at it.
If
So
the Wolves are playing, we would not, or like the Vikings are playing, we wouldn't be here. But
yeah,
but yeah.
But
But
anyway,
this is a quick show anyway, so that's a good thing.
yeah, quick show. By the way, for those who don't know, we are the Men of the Letters. I'm Shad.
I'm Kobe.
And we talk about the creepy, the weird, and then we get into a little bit of you know, religion and a little bit of politics that started to creep into our show.
Yeah, definitely. The next, so I think in October, so next week I gotta help out, bro. We gotta for the month of October, we're gonna try to do creepy ghost stuff. So you know, if you know us personally, or if you're in the Discord, give us some suggestions. But next week I'm gonna try to do something, creepy for October. Next week in my movie I've been waiting for it to come out is coming out, Good Boy. So I'm excited for that.
Oh yeah.
Man, yeah. So October,
it's gonna be a good month.
Yeah, it'll be a good month.
We had this up, but I'll throw back up. Shell said she watched part 2 of Ask Whitey yesterday. We definitely need Nathan on again. We need more descriptive ghost stories.
Nathan
for sure.
Storyteller.
Yeah,
he'll break down the scene and everything.
Yeah, yeah. He like and the way the wind blew, it blew just right on my
to the west.
Yeah.
So you know how it is when they're trying to like, yeah, I know that. I'm like, the wind blows to the west in Indiana?
Yeah, I did. It's kind of a thing that we just kind of all know. Yeah. It's not. I mean, he's not in that town, but yeah, Indiana, man. I'm telling you, man, Indiana's God's country. Y'all look, y'all like y'all don't know. It's God's country, man. It's a nice place. I miss my people and my crew out there. I really do.
Midwest.
What Nathan White said, he said, "I appreciate your kind words. I will work it out."
Oh yeah,
brothers Taylor.
Yeah,
I like how he said
honestly, you can come on whenever you want, man. Like,
dude.
Give a heads up.
That's kind of a take on like the Brothers Grimm. So I like that.
I like that too.
Shell says, "That's Nathan. You know how to tell a story. You're damn right he does. That boot story is kind of crazy, man. Y'all gotta go listen to that boot story. But
the little girl laughing.
That's wild too. Yeah, and the fact that we won't spoil it for anybody, but it's a he was able to kind of validate it.
Yeah, that was weird.
Which was
watch these videos if you care. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, and we appreciate everybody liking and subscribing and all that stuff. We just
it's growing for some reason. I don't know. Y'all are loving that 3-Eye Atlas video. I don't know why. We're not co-signing that video. Someone said we didn't know each other. Can you look at this image in front of you? You don't think I know him?
That was hilarious.
Wait, did you see this comment?
You guys
the
got
the two at the bottom don't know each other. I'm like, wait,
yeah.
what?
Somebody actually posted a comment. Kobe sent it to me earlier this week. Like, I bet you those two at the bottom don't even know each other. I'm just like, you look exactly
They
like
might be
each
joke. They might be. They might have been joking. I'm thinking about that now. I'm just like, what?
Might have been. But so Nathan White said Barbie Hotel, wild stuff there. Yeah, can't wait to hear the story and have you tell it and we can share it with everybody else. But I believe we since last show we tacked on 20 more subscribers. So thank you guys for that. That's all due to
Appreciate
you
you
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I'm not gonna question it. I appreciate you. Hopefully we cover stuff that people are more interested in and it keeps going because it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. All right, guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. So this week is another short dissertation that's kind of becoming the norm now. This one is called the Fractal Holographic Universe, and I've spoken about the Holographic Universe as well, or before, and Kobe has as well. And one of the things that has proven that we are in a fractal holographic universe is the double slit test with the lasers, and then there's also one that people don't really, at least scientists don't really want to subscribe to it, is the test where they do the DMTs and then they do the laser test, and you can actually see like a code, almost like a matrix code, like
Oh
programming
yeah, I've seen
01.
that.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't subscribe to that, which is fine. We just take
I
all the
don't.
information in,
Yeah.
and then you don't.
I don't think I subscribe to that, but I
Okay.
mean, it is
Okay.
what it is. Like I'm not saying whatever.
That's drug induced. So
Yeah, so I'm like,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right. Yeah.
So you easily dismiss it. It's easy for the scientific community to dismiss it because you're basically on a hallucinogen.
Mhm.
But some people say that they can see code,
Mm.
which is wild. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, so I thought this very interesting. It's really just a person talking. It's not like super fun images or anything like that.
No, yeah, it's nothing. Small channel.
Yep.
Their name is Kapri Hockaday. I believe they're in the military.
Yeah, I believe she's in the military.
Air Force.
So yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if God damn it! I don't know what's going on with my stuff, bro. I don't know if
functioning.
it's yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Let's check it out and
Yeah, I got it queued up here.
I got it. Oh, you want to do it?
You got it queued. Go for it, man.
Yeah,
Run
I
it,
got it ready. I got it ready for us.
my man.
Sorry, man.
Bless you.
Struggling over here. All right, y'all. Can y'all see it? All
Yep.
right. Let's get active.
All right, so today we went more in depth into the fractal holographic universe, and I gotta share with you guys
Can you
because
turn it up a little more?
perception of reality much more malleable than we think. So not only does this suggest that we could be living in a simulation, this also suggests that our reality could be shaped on belief systems and external influences. So the perfect example of this is Michael Talbot in his book Holographic Universe. And in the 1970s, Talbot witnesses his father's friend get hypnotized by a professional hypnotist, and he tells him when he's in trance, when he wakes up out of trance, he's not going to have any visibility of his daughter whatsoever. He's going to think that his daughter is 100% invisible. She will literally not exist to him. He will not be able to see her. Sure enough, he pulls him out of trance and he cannot see his daughter. He can't even hear her giggling in the corner. And he places his daughter right in front of her, and still he has no visual of her whatsoever. She's not there. She does not exist. And to further prove this, the hypnotist takes something out of his pocket. He doesn't even say what it is to the audience, and he puts it behind the little girl's back and just holds it at the small of her back. And he asks her father what it is that's behind her back. And he literally squints his eyes and he leans in forward to try to see what the object is. And he literally reads the inscription, which is somebody else's name, not even of anyone in the room. And he says what the item is. Sure enough, he pulls the item out, he passes it around the room, and it's a watch. So this is the important part. Had the hypnotist never let him know what was going on, he would have never had any idea that he wasn't perceiving normal consensus reality. If this is true, this challenges everything that we know about.
Are y'all following this? Because
I
it's
am.
going really fast. I want to make sure.
Yeah, make sure everybody else is. Yeah. Yeah, you guys need us to take it back. You need us. The person they've been hypnotized.
Right. So, okay. Let us know in the chat if you are kind of like, what? Okay, I'll just keep it going. It's almost done.
Solid matter. This suggests that our mind has vastly greater capabilities than we're even aware of. What we think and see may be nothing more than a collective conscious belief. We could possibly all just be participating in a collective decision to perceive things the way they are, a form of hypnosis. We can walk, we can talk, we can completely interact with the whole entire world when we're under hypnosis and have absolutely no idea. We can either have post-hypnotic commands that we follow and listen to. These suggestions matter because they are possibly powerful enough to make us not see our own children. When we discover ordinary people are being hypnotized like this, we just write it off as, it's a subconscious. But we don't know why this is happening. We don't know why this is possible. We don't know why this works. We have no idea. And the weird part about this is that the subconscious seems to just automatically obey these commands without much questioning at all. Almost as if it's used to obeying commands. So media, societal norms, and...
So, if I'm going to interpret it, people don't get it. If that hypnosis or hypnotist could do that to you at that level, that you forget your kids and stuff like that, what do you think the media can do to you at a global level?
Yep.
Authority figures act as hypnotists. They might be controlling the collective consciousness in a subtle but powerful way. People could literally be subconsciously following commands and adopting shared beliefs, as if their subconscious was accustomed to obeying, just like in hypnosis. This theory absolutely challenges free will. Instead of overt force, people just shape perceptions and realities. So what we think is personal choice could literally be external programming.
Mm-hmm.
And you and me might not even be aware that it's happening at all. So yeah, of course it raises ethical concerns about autonomy. Power, responsibility, guidance versus manipulation, truth and responsibility. So hypnotic commands can alter what we see and perceive. What does that say about our reality? Are we truly free, or are we being shaped by unseen forces? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Oh, that's deep. I mean, think about like at the video game. You can play the open world game, they call it. But end of the day, the game is gonna make you do a decision or make a thing to make the game, the story. You have to follow the story, and essentially, so your character doesn't have free will. You don't have free will in that world. Your life could be like that too. You could be doing things that you don't even like are trying to do. Like you don't know you're doing it like consciously, right? You're constantly you're doing it subconsciously.
Yeah.
So it's like you could be programmed to like be getting up every day at 7 a.m.
Yep.
Because the media you're taking in or whatever radio wave is hitting you. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, and just the way that you've come up, the way that you've been raised, just the world around you, it's everybody. Everybody's going through it. Everybody is part of this, hypnosis, so to speak. If a magician can do it to a person, what do you think? Your governments can do, or the elites, as you believe in that, or the Illuminati, as you believe in that. Yeah, I mean, think about like when you're a child, you see things, and then you're taught, by everybody. This is not just on parents and things like that. By everybody, that you didn't really see that doesn't exist. That's not real. So after a while, some people lose that vision. They don't stay in touch with it. And if you do have that vision and, you try to tell people about it, well, they'll tell you you're crazy because all those people have been programmed to believe that that's not real.
They're just saying that there's people here who kind of like, they're not hypnotized.
Right. There are people who break out of the matrix. They are Neos.
Do you think they had a decision on that?
They were special. They were special. As far as having a decision on that, that's tough. I mean, can you think about it like Yeshua? Did he have a decision on that? Because he broke the matrix as far as what the doctrine says.
He was
at least my interpretation of the doctrine.
He was brought here to do that, right? Like
was he?
it was well, according to Gnostic and the Bible,
Right.
he was
But
here to wake us up.
who's to say that? And he said that we could do the same thing. So who's to say that we just didn't realize our potential where he did?
Like,
Maybe we're
like,
all here for that.
mhm.
But
Yeah, I'm saying like he wasn't. You don't like think of like as far as the Gnostics believe that he wasn't sent here for that.
don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. It makes more sense than some of the other religious
What about
texts
Buddha?
and doctrine.
Same thing. He's sent here to
Yes,
wake you
same
up.
thing. Yeah.
But was he just someone who was more enlightened? Even he
Right.
might argue that. So I
Right.
don't know.
But you know when
But
he
he was, yeah,
and he's the and you got the Dalai Lama who's always who's always
yeah.
comes back. You know what I mean?
They were born enlightened, and they're here for a purpose.
Right.
So
Right. So it's I mean it's deep, man. It's deep. And then, you know, we have it going on right now where it's the anti woke movement. Why wouldn't you want people to be awake? Why wouldn't you why would you want people to just listen to what you say and just take it at face value?
I mean, I don't know what anti woke means. 'Cause, like, it's out of context to me. I don't know. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, knowing your history shouldn't be woke.
Right.
I thought being woke meant like, watch what these people trying to do to black people. Like, watch what they're trying. You know what I'm saying? I
What would
guess.
try to do what would the elites try to do
Yeah,
to everybody?
yeah, I guess
Well,
it was for the black community. You know what I mean? Like, stay woke, brother. Like, then watch these cops. Be careful out here.
right.
Watch what the government's trying to do to you. And it became defending everybody, which is
Defending
fine. I'm just saying
yeah.
that
It
wasn't the
started with
start
us.
of. Yeah, it wasn't the start of it, but whatever.
Yeah, because Spike Lee was saying in his movie Do the Right Thing at the very end, he was like, "Wake up,"
Yeah,
So and that take goes all the way back to like 89, something like that, maybe
yeah,
89,
yeah.
90.
Early '90s. Yeah.
Right. And then like you said, it was kind of adopted by other people and
Hmm.
kind of but I look at it as much deeper as know your history, wake up to who you really are, wake up to who like the Neo type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
just kind of just unplug. See, really
Hmm.
wake up. Like he actually woke up in his real physical body,
Yeah.
from the Matrix and a lot of that is we talked about it. It came from the Gnostics view,
Yep. Yep.
So
I mean, I think in truth, you could definitely see. Yeah, I like that comment going. I'm anti-elogical. Yeah, there is no such. I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
right.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of buried history. There's a lot of things that like people don't want you to like acknowledge, and I don't know why.
Mhm.
I also feel like we're very that like a lot of the stuff feels like it's divisive. Like knowing your history, people feel like you're being divisive about it, and like that shouldn't be that shouldn't be a issue of contingency to like know your true history. Like, oh, so maybe there were more Black Americans here that are actually Native American than we originally thought. That shouldn't be a swipe at anybody else, but for some reason that's
Mhm.
becoming a thing.
Yeah, people get really offended by that and they get triggered and it's everybody. It's not just it's not
Yeah.
just a black and white thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's everybody. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, and it's kind of like a well, and I get also like it's also been used to kind of attack the other side,
It has.
so I understand that, and so I think we need to like try to come. I'm not on that kumbaya thing, but you can see it's not helping anybody. Like, okay, we can acknowledge our history and acknowledge our differences, but also come to a conclusion that we need to help each other.
Right. Right. And what I have a hard time understanding is why is there an issue of knowing the truth? Why would that be suppressed? I mean, kind of like how Trump is trying to suppress
Yeah.
African American history or Black American history or Native Black American history. Why? I don't understand that. I mean, if it happened, it happened. You have to know that it happened. You have to know how bad it was so that you don't repeat the same mistakes.
I think people are afraid to acknowledge that, like, the mistakes they made. Like, I mean, I don't think that's even it. I don't think that's even it, bro. I think they just want to. Yeah, I mean, I think they just want to ignore it. I think they want to rewrite it. I think they want to. I don't know, bro. Like, they want to continue to have the mentality they always had because it makes them feel better.
Yeah,
I can't really. I don't. That's all I can think. That's the only thing I can think about
well,
because the
it's
fear of change.
yeah, well, it's. I mean, this has been going on for eons. Since probably the beginning of civilization is his story. History is his story.
Mm,
So the victor gets to write
the
the
story.
story of the past and the history. So um, I can see the elites going there like, hey, yo, we already won. We won. We have everybody
Justice doesn't.
subjugated.
But justice doesn't care about like that. Like justice is justice. It is what it is. So like in the day, either naturally it's gonna like justice is gonna happen, or you're gonna do it like in real time. Like you know what I mean? And you can see people are suffering in this country because
Mm.
justice hasn't been served for people who've been enslaved in this country, and like people whose land's been taken. They haven't done them justice yet. You see what's going on in this country.
Well, I think it's that it's starting to kind of slip from their fingers, and they
Yeah,
see it, and so this is the last ditch effort, which we talked about in previous
right.
episodes. So this is the last ditch effort to try to stop that.
You know,
But
this brings up Father Taylor's thing though, and I always think about it because it's weird because it's true. It's like if you just did the right thing the first time, we wouldn't even be here. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And
yeah,
that's what you could say to me as a kid. Like, I would do something stupid and try to hide it.
mm,
And if I man, you would owned up to it,
yep,
it'd be better. But now we're in a mess now. And that's kind of America. The 40 acres and a mule or 48, whatever it is, you never gave the freedmen that in you're paying for it in different ways
mm,
other than just like paying the money of the people who you owed it to and building this country like the way it should be, and acknowledging your past. Like when people tell
right,
me racism isn't real, like what are we talking about? Hate is hate,
yeah,
sure,
plain
but
and
like
simple.
racism's real. I don't know why you want to tell me it's not real. Like I shouldn't tell you anecdotal experiences to explain to you race. Racism is real.
Oh,
But stop.
I've had
But
these
stop.
guys. I've literally had these guys try to explain to me what happens to in my everyday life to make me believe that racism is
Like come
real.
on, man.
It's
What are we
like,
talking about?
why do I have to
Why
prove
that
that
be
to you?
anecdotal experience in order for me to explain that racism is real? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, once we start owning up to it, and racism isn't. And I understand racism isn't just black people. I understand that the Irish people dealt with racism when they came to this country.
Hmm.
I understand that,
A
but
lot of groups have.
a lot of groups dealt with stuff. But
Yeah.
at the end of the
Italian.
day, like what we see now is crazy, and we need to acknowledge it. And I don't mean to be political, but it is what it is. Stop living in the matrix.
Stop
Unplug.
living in the matrix, right? Because it's not real. None of it is real.
None of
So
it's real.
so stop believing in it. And people who have tried to show people and tell people that this isn't real. Well, the government stepped in and handle business on that part. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of these people don't get memorials and things like that, done for them. But yeah, those that try to enlighten, they don't get memorials.
No, no, no. Of course not. Fred
Those are
Hampton, Fred Hampton get a memorial, and you know what I mean. He was trying to lighten people.
right.
So
All right. So those that try to keep you in
that's
this
wild.
fractal holographic universe will get a memorial.
Before we move on, you wanted to talk about some stuff. Look into the Black Panther. Really look into the Black Panther Party in America and what they did in this country.
Mm,
Look into it and explain to me why they were called a terrorist group. Did they have their issues? Of course they did. But
mhm,
look what they actually did. Like, did they kill anybody?
mm-mm.
Did they have programs that fed children and taught kids how to read? And they adopt those programs in their government?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
know when you know about that, well, that was fake. They were called a terrorist group. They were a COINTELPRO program against the Black Panther Party. Why is that?
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
They were
good.
the terrorists.
They were as always.
I
That's
don't.
always the
I'm leaving
case.
alone. I need to get out this, but I don't. When it comes to race, when you're black, you actually have to plug in to not look at this stuff because it's always in
Yeah,
your face. You have
yeah,
to ignore. You have to tap into the matrix.
yeah. And
You have
sorry
to
to be
know your reality.
sorry,
Sorry, go
sorry
ahead.
that gets pushed off on y'all, but we
Yeah,
appreciate you
we
guys coming
appreciate
in
y'all.
there
Yeah,
and
yeah,
hanging
we
in
appreciate
there
y'all. Yeah, sorry.
while it
Sorry, but
comes up.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, you really like you look at them people who the Sambos who
Mm,
talking crazy, and I'm like, you really have to tap. You really have to like, ignore your own reality to be like that.
right,
That's crazy.
right. Deeply embedded in the matrix, and it's everybody, man. It's everybody. So, uh, yeah.
Yeah, game for the
Fractal
game, bro. I'm
Holographic Universe.
sorry.
Yeah, game for the game, y'all. So this is the part of the show where we have some pretty and anybody wants to, chime in on that too. Feel free to do it. But this is where we just show videos that we thought are pretty good. It's really random. You know,
Hopefully, it's funny sometimes. Because,
yeah.
yeah,
Sometimes that kind of lighten the mood. So
yeah.
I thought this one was pretty funny. So I'll start
Okay.
with this one.
Book of
And
Job.
no, Book of Job. No, I don't know which one you got.
The game for the game.
Yeah, game for the game.
Don't do Florida Native because we already did that one. Right?
Yeah, I'm not doing that one.
What are you
No,
doing?
the last ninja on Earth.
Oh, that you're not doing the one. All right, the one above it is okay. I'll do the one above
I
it.
think I got rid of that one. How do you have that still?
Really? It's right there.
I thought I got rid of it. All right, it's all good.
Well,
No,
no,
you can
go
keep
ahead.
it. You can keep it.
Okay.
All right. So the check this out. I just thought that was funny. Just to kind of light the mood because I knew that Fractal Holographic Universe thing was going to be kind of heavy. Here we go.
The Last Samurai centers around Tom Cruise, a Civil War veteran who goes to Japan and teaches the Emperor's troops how to fight.
Mr.
No
Miller?
movie.
Another movie this I was offended by. Hollywood is crazy. The Last Samurai, starring Tom Cruise. He's the last samurai. Give me a break. That movie was offensive. Hollywood is crazy. First they had the Mexican with Brad Pitt, and now they've got the Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Well, I've written the film. Maybe they'll produce my film. The Last Nigga on Earth, starring Tom Hanks. How about that?
So, I had to. Paul
That's
Mooney was the greatest. If you guys don't know who Paul Mooney is, check out his stuff, man. He actually
Oh
wrote
my
for Dave
God.
Chappelle. He wrote for Richard Pryor. He wrote for all the greats. He is hilarious
Yeah,
and funny.
he's funny. He's funny. He'll roast black folks and all other groups. He'll start roast the white folks. Some folks get mad and be like, "Well, hold up now, y'all are okay when I roasted my people." Yeah,
he'll
now we got a problem.
He'll say it in his show.
Yeah.
That's great.
All right, I got the next one. Is called Hot Fire.
Hot fire. Ooh, okay.
Y'all see it? Wish we would go to my other screen, but some reason won't vision.
This is America. This is embarrassing. This is only the beginning. We need to take the whole country, then put it in rice, and then reset the factory settings. We need an apocalypse, probably, but oddly enough, I think even a rapture here wouldn't suffice. If Jesus came back to this planet, they see he was black and then say he was the Antichrist. They keep on talking. Let's get to the bottom line. You spreading hate in the nation to monetize. Don't be surprised when your head got a dollar sign. Talk out the side of your. I apologize. What was the race of the two boys in Columbine? Rhetorical question, but I'm sure you got it right. I won't be silenced. I'll put my neck on the line. Fly as a black pilot, and yes, I'm qualified.
Yeah, he's been doing it like every day. Rap ever since ever since Trump got elected. No, ever since something happened, he was had to rap every day. I don't know.
Yeah, he's spitting some facts out there. So, all right, Book of Job.
Is it long? I didn't want to touch it because I was like, yeah.
No, not that long.
Oh, okay. If you don't want to play it.
Actually, can you play it? I gotta go run do something real quick. All right.
This is the Book of Job. And here we go.
Y'all want me to start this series, so let's do it. On today's episode of Where's the Free Will, let's talk about Job. Grab a snack and settle in. Now, Job is described to have been the greatest man among the people of the East. He was said to have been blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil. He had 10 kids, several servants, and an insane amount of livestock. Then in verse 6, Satan appears before the Lord, and the Lord asks him where he's been, and Satan is like, oh, he's been roaming the earth. Then for some reason, God randomly brings up Job, saying that there's no one on earth like him, that he fears God and shuns evil. And Satan tells God, if you take away everything that Job has, he's going to curse you to your face. So God is like, bet, everything he has is in your power now, speaking to Satan. And back to back, Job starts losing everything that he ever held dear. Also, something interesting that I found while I was reading this story is God actually participates in killing some of Job's livestock and some of his servants. Because verse 16 says the fire of God fell from the heavens and burned up the sheep and the servants. The fire of God from the heavens. So not only did God and Satan make a bet on Job's life, but they have also been teaming up to do this. So now Job's livestock, his servants, and his children, they're all dead now. But Job doesn't curse God. Instead, he just says, the Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised. Then in chapter 2, Satan again comes back to God, and God again brings up Job, saying that Job is blameless and upright and all of that. And this time, Satan is like, strike his flesh and bones, and Job will surely curse you to your face. So God is like, bet, just make sure that Job doesn't die. So Satan gives Job these really painful sores from the top of his head to the bottoms of his feet. I'm struggling to find where the free will is. Come Satan, destroy Job's life, kill his children, his livestock, take away everything from him, and give him sores and all of this shit. For a bet that God, being all-knowing, would have already known the outcome of with 100%
I said that
certainty.
last week.
Why torture your creation like this to see something that you already know is going to happen? Especially when this creation has been nothing but loyal to you. This is how God treats the people who are blameless and upright. I usually hear two excuses from Christians when it comes to this story. Either one, they'll say, well, God blessed Job with everything that he had in the end, which would be fine, I guess, if children weren't involved in this. You can't replace children. These are human beings, these are people. And where's the children's free will in all of this? They didn't get any free will. God just killed them for a bet that he already knew the outcome of. Or two, Christians will say, well, God created us so he can do whatever he wants to us, which just proves what I've said before, that Christians don't believe in free will. If God can just fuck with our lives for fun, for a bet, for whatever, whenever he wants, we're not free at all. We're puppets that he just controls. That's not free will. Apparently, y'all want me to...
All right. She said something very gross, that if Christians said that, I would vomit in your face. If you ever said to me, well, God made you so he can do whatever he wants with you, I would vomit in your face. Because I'd be like, do you want me to use an analogy with that?
Go for it.
No, I'm not using an analogy for that. So you're telling me if your parents make you, they can do whatever they want with you? Or, okay.
That's
You know,
what they're saying.
back in the day, you know, when a man married his wife, he could do whatever he wanted with her. Is that okay with you now?
That okay now?
That's his property. That is technically under the Christian. You marry your wife, she's yours.
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
Servitude.
Man. How did I think about y'all's face?
Weird, bro. And don't try to go in there and edit it now to make it modern. Nah, no, that's his word. That's what you said.
He can do whatever he wants with you. What?
Yeah,
What?
and he doesn't change his mind because he's right. It's righteous. Anyway, the reason why I decided to add that to Game for the Game this week is because we were talking about it last week, and I wanted to add more context to it.
I don't think God would do that.
I know Cheryl had questions on it.
Yeah.
It kind of got misconstrued, like when she was trying to type, it kind of got misconstrued. She couldn't really get the question out in the timely manner when she wanted to, and then by the time we had gone past it, whatever. But anyway, that was it in a nutshell. So basically, it was a bet, which is weird. Wow. Yeah. So anyway, the next one here is King Kong. I don't remember this one. So let's see what happens. I got it here. All right, let's check it out.
Is down there.
Giant monsters.
And who are they and why are they here?
They're a natural defense mechanism from the planet. They've been here longer than any of us have, or since before the dinosaurs even. These are creatures that go back millions of years potentially and have been living there for a very, very long time. My personal encounter with them is they're highly intelligent, and I guarantee you a living creature that's 200 or 300 feet tall, that's, several 100,000 or 1,000,000 years old, has a consciousness that probably defies understanding from me or you anyway.
How long have they been here?
Millions of years, but probably even maybe since the beginning of the planet.
Could you give me an example of what one of these giants looked like?
Sure. I've only had one personal experience that I can relate. While I have been briefed on the subject and I could describe a few other things, I only have one personal experience that I was there for, saw with my own eyes, and experienced with my own 5 senses. So if you want to imagine something that resembles a big furry primate, maybe like a sloth that walks on its hands and is covered with hair that looks like giant dreadlocks.
How tall do you think, could you estimate?
I would estimate that it was probably between 250 and 300 feet tall.
Damn.
How do they grow to such an extreme size, and why aren't we not seeing them on the surface?
Well, I think we're talking about pre-primordial time. So we're talking about before the dinosaurs, when plants and animals were even larger. So I think we're just talking about they came from a time when biological life grew bigger.
Is down there.
Giant.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
We got giant Pokemon.
Look, so
Oh,
he may have gotten that whole story that he's telling off of the show Monarch, which is a very good show on Apple Plus TV, so Apple TV Plus, whatever it's called. So make sure you check that out. It's very good. The connection to the movie is really good as well. But do you think that the Earth has like a white blood cell that is in a form of one of those things that can kind of eradicate the viruses that are destroying the planet, which is
maybe
us?
I'm sure, but not like that. That
You
shit
don't,
was funny.
you don't think it'll be that?
A giant Pokemon on you.
What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think that these giant beings that exist on this planet, underwater, on the Earth, like Godzilla, King Kong? I mean, Hollywood takes stuff that they know is real and they put it out there to desensitize us. And sometimes it's, they put that shit out there 100 years before it actually happens.
Yeah, maybe.
So
Never say never.
Jill says no. Cap.
Not whatever.
All right. So COVID the thing is real. I think it has something. I don't know if it's giant monsters, but I just thought that was really interesting.
It's called The Purge. It's gonna be some AI shit. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Photo was taken during a real purge test, but no one was ever supposed to see it. In 1978, the government launched Project Clean Slate, a one-night experiment where all crime was legal for 12 hours. The test site? A forgotten town in Nevada called Ash Hollow. Residents were told it was a drill. Cameras were hidden in every streetlight. Guns were left in unlocked crates. And when the sirens wailed at 7 p.m., the town exploded into chaos. Neighbors turned on each other. A school teacher lit her principal on fire. A 9-year-old ran through the chaos, holding something tightly against her chest, her father's severed hand wrapped in a torn bedsheet. By morning, 72% of the town was dead. But here's the terrifying part. The footage was never leaked. It was shown only to top officials, who called it a resounding success. 2 years later, in 1980, a whistleblower named Lyle Denton, who worked on the project, stole a tape and mailed it to a local news station in Utah. But the broadcast was mysteriously cut mid-air. Lyle disappeared the next day. His trailer was found burned to the ground, a single phrase carved into the dirt beside it. The purge begins when we say it does. To this day, no record of Ash Hollow exists on any map, but if you drive east of Elko and the wind is just right, you can still hear the sirens.
Do you think that's true?
No.
But why not? Okay, if do you think a purge? Do you think people would actually do a purge? here in America in real life? Like they said, hey,
Not
all
a
right,
small town. No.
you don't think so? I don't
No.
think in the
And
small town.
maybe I mean, like not Minneapolis. Maybe in a major
Pittsburgh.
city. Maybe a major city, something like that. But like, no.
Not in the small town.
Imagine doing a purge in Weaver, Alabama. I'm gonna go kill Uncle Ruckus down the street. Like, no, like it'd be all family or your neighbors. Like, you're not gonna do that.
Well, in the movie, they're all in metropolitan areas. In the show, they're in metropolitan areas. So I don't think people would do it, though. Honestly, I don't think people would do it. I mean, you have a few crazy ones out there that would do it, but I don't think that. I have more faith in the people, in the American people, as much shit as I talk about this country.
Yeah.
But I have faith in humanity. I don't think that they would go through with it.
You kill 12 hours to kill people or commit crime you want. I mean, no.
I don't think. Show said no. I don't think in a small town. No.
I don't think in the metropolitan area. People like for what? No.
I think they might loot.
You do a purge, right? Yeah, they might steal. They'll steal some stuff for sure.
Yeah,
They're gonna steal from you. They're gonna steal from like Target.
Right. But you make that illegal. If you make that illegal, then they probably still try to do it. But it was but it was
all crimes legal. They're gonna go try to get something for money. They're not gonna go try to kill somebody. Wait, your neighbors didn't want to just kill you? Why? It's legal. What? No. What? You doing a deal with me? The purge is over. You know that, right? Like, what the hell?
Right. I could never do something like that. Like, I don't like gory movies. So, you know what I'm saying? Just, yeah.
I've seen 2 purges, and I thought they were like whatever. So I thought the first one, like the 5th one.
First one is probably the best one. The show was pretty. The series season 1 was pretty good. Season 2, I've been watching that. That's not that great. Let's see here. Shell said, yeah, I think there might be looting, but there are some crazy folks that will take advantage. I'm sorry, but I don't trust anyone. Yeah, I'm sure there's a small faction of people that
there might be someone with like a secret grudge on you that might try to pull up on you. But other than that, like I can't think of it. You know what I mean? Other than that, I can't think of it.
Yeah, I think there'd be more so people out there protecting.
Yeah,
people from getting
you
harmed.
Go in your neighborhood, like, look, me and you we're gonna lock it down, right? But yeah, all right, the neighborhood does lock down. Shoot anybody who steps across the line. I mean, that's what you have to do. I mean, I don't think you have to be that crazy, but you know what I mean? Like, hey, leave us alone.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I got more faith in humanity on that because what we're seeing, online and all that stuff, all the divisiveness, and we're fed a certain algorithm and all that. So we're only seeing what the algorithm thinks that we'd be interested in seeing. So again, like you always say, I love this term. It's an echo chamber, but if to break out of that, not to have conversations with people who are not like-minded, then you'll see it ain't what they're feeding us.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so I have the next one, and this actually came from Nikia Porter, who's really one of my biggest haters, but he's helping out with the show. I'm kidding. You're my boy, Keto. All right, let's see here. Before I play that, she'll say, I would really hope so, honestly. Yeah. Now they would. I have a lot of conversations with a lot of people who don't think like I do, and it's really just about having a conversation. We all want the same thing at the end of the day. All right, so you go to the Twin Towers from Nikia. Let's see.
1.5 billion.
Well, now that's just insane.
These vultures are trying to pluck my eyes out.
Have you talked to Rudy yet?
Rudy was the one who told me.
That's the price. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's 1.5. It's just what it is.
This is just when big things move, all parties have to be mutually, Well, it goes without saying, somebody is incredibly miffed you made that deal.
My guys told me 150 million tops. If I can't get that out of those walls for less than 1.5 billion, I'm fakakta. You understand? I never should have listened to you.
I never told you to buy 2 towers of Babel filled with asbestos. Nothing in New York real estate is that easy. You weren't buying a deli.
I don't have 1.5. I need that out of the walls, or I need those buildings
Which
gone.
I told you is never going to happen. The demolition will probably cost more than it did to build the thing.
See? Fakakta. At this point, it costs less to get someone to fly fucking planes into the building and collect the insurance.
For that, you'd need terrorism insurance.
Oh.
Deborah.
I'm right here, sir.
Oh, I need you to find out what kind of terrorism insurance we've got on those piece of shit towers.
Mr. Vice President, I've got an interesting idea I'd like to propose to you.
Wow.
Did somebody for false flag operation?
Get him whatever he wants. I just want him to feel like he's part of the team. Just pull it already.
And then when France doesn't join, we're going to call them Freedom Fries.
So I found this passport over there. It's kind of burnt up, but not too bad considering it came from a plane crash. Am I right? And not for nothing, but I already checked it, and it's a Saudi Arabian guy. It's definitely probably one of the terrorists, you know, because, well, I mean, come on here.
Even enemies need to agree sometimes.
And if you call it the global war on terrorism, I mean terrorism can be anywhere. So now you can fight everywhere. It's going to be great. So that's the plan so far. Be honest. What do you guys think?
I'll tell you, Dick, Daddy's going to think this is just so cool, you know? It's like getting the band back together.
I'm not saying that's how it happened, but what in the world? Yeah, I had to watch it a couple of times to like really understand what I was watching.
AKA the Twin Towers was an inside job.
The inside job, yeah. And they want to say, I don't know, possibly, but not really. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't go do fact checking on that stuff because that would make this show boring.
We watched a movie called The Zionist or the Zygot, and they talked about that. Like, it didn't say it happened, but like, well, you know, it's weird that like steel burned at like that hot. If it was hit by, you know, airplane, and it was burning that hot, how did they find a passport?
Yeah.
They don't talk. Yeah, so a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and say
that's crazy show.
I believe it, but I'm not gonna sit there and say that there's not something to these allegations. They made a lot of money out of the war on terrorism.
They did. And there are also artifacts that they went and got in those museums over there in the Middle East. So you know, that had links to ancient man and civilizations, advanced civilizations. So
You try to kill my daddy.
And
then like, we're in Iraq. We're in Iraq. Like, why are we fighting the Iraq? Wait, what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah. Anything is possible.
All right, I'll do the next one. It's called Dragons.
Dragoon.
Mountain. Now, many people, including myself, believe that this is a giant petrified dragon. Dragons were spoken about throughout all of our ancient cultures, throughout text. It is one of the animals in the Chinese zodiac, all real animals in the Chinese zodiac, with the dragon as well. Now, there are hundreds of examples of this, but this is perhaps my favorite. This was discovered during a renovation of a cathedral in Naples. You can see the dragon. This is our real history. The evidence of this can be found all over our world. Petrified beings, snakes, dragons, scales like this, Naka cave, Naka means snake. You see, it's all over our world, guys, all over our ancient history, all over our past. These are dragons. They're dragons. Like, come on now. The evidence is so clear. You just have to listen. Listen to what our ancestors told us. Listen to what all these religious texts told us. They all depicted these creatures. And then you have our society, which is run by the Satanists, which rewrite all of the history
Whoa.
and tell you lies to keep you ignorant to, the real origins of humanity. Perhaps when we see all these melted old buildings and structures, like this as well, and like this, it might make you think that dragons were involved. But let us know what you think down below, and make sure to like, share, and follow for more hidden truth. Peace and love.
Dragons, ladies and gentlemen.
That's pretty cool.
Remember, you used to love Puff the Magic Dragon, the song?
Yeah, I know why now. I used to love that song.
You did love that song. You did.
I had no idea what it was about. But
Innocent love.
Yeah.
He used to sing it all the time, guys. And Tyson was singing with them a lot. And Tyson's our sister, for those you don't know. Yeah, it was the cutest thing.
Wasn't that like a movie? Puff the Magic Dragon?
I don't know.
It was kind of dark. It was kind of not as good as you as it should have been. Like
in the chat, you guys remember that? Probably. Let's see here. Shell said, I love the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, me too. It's a great movie. And I heard the live action movie is pretty good too. Not as good as the anime, but I heard it's pretty good. So I don't know. It's just interesting. I think dragons existed. There, I said it.
Yeah, there was a movie. It was a 30-minute animated movie.
Really? Did you watch it? Do you remember it?
Yeah, I remember watching it, like, kind of being, like, not happy.
Was it sad?
Yeah. Came
Oh.
on in 78.
Poor Puff. Oh, damn. That shit's old, like me. I was born in 78. Puff the man.
Yeah, he was serious, self-doubt, fear. His parents are concerned. Yeah, I need to watch it.
There by the sea. I think very interesting. I kind of think they existed too. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Some people try to say that dinosaurs were dragons. I don't know. It's possible. I believe the scientific community says that Homo sapiens and dinosaurs did not exist at the same time, but
yeah,
there had been evidence that have not been proven, if not, everybody has agreed on that says that we were. So I don't know. Jury's out on that. All right. So the next one is Eve. And I will play that one. What do you think about this? Check it out.
Modern genetic studies have confirmed a startling fact. Every human alive today can trace their lineage back to a single common female ancestor who lived in Africa around 200,000 years ago.
Damn.
Dubbed mitochondrial Eve, she wasn't the only woman alive, but a cataclysmic event created a genetic bottleneck, and only her lineage survived to populate the entire planet. From her came two distinct branches, one that is entirely African and another containing all other human races. This discovery confirms a single origin point for humanity, but deepens the mystery of how so many diverse races could evolve from one source in such a relatively short period of time. Modern genetics.
Yeah, and I've heard of that before. I tend to believe that's true, that we can all trace it back to one person. I believe the scientific community has pretty much all agreed on that, them and their peers. I'm sure you'll have some outliers that do not, but I find that very interesting. So we're all one people. We all come from one thing. So I think the more that is taught, especially here, the better off we'll be. What did Shell say? What about lizards and stuff? Do you think they would kind of stem off of dragons? That's a good question.
They could.
Yeah. Because dinosaurs, they're now finding out were related to birds, not dragons. So is a dragon a hybrid of a bird and lizard? I don't know.
All right, the next one is called Black Ass Nagas.
Black Ass Nagas. We all come from somewhere. Absolutely, Nathan.
I think.
Oh, whoa. My bad. All right. Let's get it.
No matter where you go, you'll run into Nagas. You can't get away from them. They're everywhere. They're the indigenous all over this planet. The so-called Black Nagas inherited the whole world. All their empires worked in harmony with nature. Every temple, every pyramid, buzzing with free energy, connected by ley lines. A global empire, alive with the rhythm of Gaia. They want us to believe all black people come from Africa. Africa is the birthplace of everything. That they were wanderers, migrants, and slaves of history. But the
dragons,
the undeniable truth, the indigenous were everywhere. From the golden Andes of the Inca kings like Pachacuti the Great, to the serpent throne of the Naga king Vasudeva of India. From the dragon courts of China's Naga lord Fuxi, to the Washita Moors of America, ruled by Naga lord Verdiachi. From the serpent lord of Europe, Roderick the serpent king of the Picts, to the Naga lord of Hawaii, Kalanikupule. This is a world united by power beyond imagination. A planet alive with free energy, towers that sang with the sun, temples that breathed with the stars, and across it all, a network of pyramids, from the Andes to India, from Mexico to China, from Africa to Hawaii, all connected on ley lines, channels of power flowing across the earth, linking every empire in harmony.
The Nagas mastered the Kundalini, the coiled serpent energy that sleeps in every being. They awakened it, bending it to their will, channeling it through the pineal, the seat of vision, the eye of the serpent. For centuries, they were put in an amnesia state of mind. But now, the Nagas are coming out of their coma. And when they awaken, the planet will move to the rhythm of the serpent once again.
No matter.
a little South Park. Little South Park is right there. I'm not a fan of naggers. Around here we call them Karens or Kyle.
Yeah, y'all see South Park.
That's hilarious.
The Naga clan.
The Naga clan. They were everywhere. They
have the dragons floating.
They think you silly. But could you imagine a world like that where it's free energy, a connecting system through the pyramids? Dude.
Probably was like that.
It probably was.
Yeah.
Because there has been no more new news about the pyramids in Egypt where they've done those radars and they found all that stuff way below it. Like, what is that connected to? They're connected to each other, obviously, but where else? Where else does it lead to? There are pyramids all around the world. If you don't know, now you know, naggers. Like, you know, what is that? I thought this
was America.
Yeah.
What? This was America.
That was so funny. Wasn't that the clue something that's annoying or something like that?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't get past the name. I know.
Naga. I mean, it's something I want to look into. I mean, yes, and there is some truth to that video that I know about because I know they established that most continents had a version of dark skin complected people on that land. So, and did you think that would mention the Nagas in India?
Yes.
What was Bodama? What
were they so mad about?
What
were they so mad about?
I mean, it may not be true. Of course, we don't know that video is 100% true.
No,
we can look into it.
No, I mean the video obviously was AI, but
I know that.
The information, yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, it has not been agreed on by the scientific community.
Right.
No, but of course, it's not going to be agreed on by the scientific community.
Of course,
you know, but the evidence is there. It just makes sense. I think Kobe's doing the fact checking right now. What do y'all think about
Naga
that?
tribes are numerous distinct groups in Indian northwestern region. Yeah, there's I mean, there's Naga people in India.
Well,
whatever. Anyways,
and are the Nagas the same as the Moors, or are the Moors a
yeah, they call them Naga tribe. Moors.
Maybe a separate tribe? I don't know.
There's no historical link with the Naga tribe, the Myanmar, and the Moors of North Africa.
But there's no link?
According to AI, but AI, it's AI.
Yeah, it's not agreed on by the scientific community, but
anyways, yeah. I like that video. That was cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. All right, so the next video that I'm going to show is called, and we're still on Game for the Game, y'all. It's called the Manticore. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So check this out.
This is the manticore, otherwise known as the Persian man-eater. We're told that this is a mythological beast with a lion's body, a scorpion's tail that's capable of shooting poisonous barbs from long distances, a human face, 3 rows of teeth, most often women's hair, and some of them have wings, and their heads would shapeshift from a human head to a lion's head. These were only recorded for about 3 years in Persian mythology, from about 5 BC to 3 BC. They're even in some old encyclopedias, and they called them man-eaters because they were known to stalk their prey until they caught it. If this thing had its eye on you, you were not going to get away from it. And they were thought to eat the person whole. A lot of you already know where I'm about to take this. Revelation 9. In appearance, the locusts were like horses prepared for battle. On their heads were what looked like crowns of gold. Their faces were like human faces, their hair like women's hair, and their teeth like lions' teeth. They had breastplates like breastplates of iron, and the noise of their wings was like the noise of many chariots with horses rushing into battle. They have tails and stings like scorpions, and their power to hurt people for 5 months in their tails. I think it's time to take a deeper look at everything they've ever told us was mythology, because this is the manticore.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is wild. PJ, what's up, man?
What's good with you, BJ?
What's going on, man? You still in the Twin Cities? I know your ass keeps going back there. You might as well just get a second residence over there.
I have the next one. It's called Why.
Okay. Why? Oh, he's back. He's back in the Metroplex. My man. Glad you went back home safe.
Yeah, why didn't God just send Jesus instead of sending the flood back in Genesis? I've said before that it's stupid that Jesus even has to come back to begin with, because apparently he was on earth and didn't take care of business the first time. Like, the story should have ended with Jesus ascending into heaven and taking all of the believers with him the first time that he was on earth, so he wouldn't have to come back. But now you've got me thinking, why didn't God just take care of business back in Genesis the first time that he was like, oh, the people are sinful, I gotta do something about it? Now, of course, there's the book of Enoch, which states that the reason why God had to flood everything was because the people were half human, half giant, and it was like a genetic thing. But the book of Enoch is not in the Bible, at least not the one that we read today. So we're gonna go with what they decided to include in the story, and that part doesn't make any fucking sense. This God is described as being all-knowing, which means that he knew when he sent the flood that he was eventually going to send Jesus. So God sat there and decided that this group of people had to die by the flood, but that later on he was going to send his son to save the next group of people. Which is also fucking funny, because if he's all-knowing, that means he knew that the flood wasn't going to work, because he knew that he was eventually going to send Jesus. Actually, yeah, why didn't God just send Jesus instead of sending the flood back in Genesis? Before that it's stupid that Jesus even has to come back to begin with. Apparently he was on earth and didn't take care of business the first time. Like, the story should have ended with Jesus ascending into heaven, and all of the believers with him the first.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Yeah.
I don't want to get into that. I don't know if people get mad about that.
Of course people get mad about it. Because nobody wants to just just stop and think for a minute. Just take in the new information. Just take it in. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it.
I think Mom had a good. Because Mom said she didn't think God's all annoying. She said, I don't think he's all.
Yeah,
Like, that makes sense. If you have that thought process, but then I didn't want to get at Mom because I love my mom. But are you Christian still?
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't
doesn't
have
matter.
to be anything.
We don't have to be anything.
No,
That's true too.
yeah,
But like,
that's
is it
just
against
programming.
Christian law to not think God is all knowing? Not her, or nothing. But I'm wondering if can you still be a Christian and still believe that God's not all knowing?
Probably not, according to their dogma. Probably
That's
not.
wild.
Yeah, but why do we even have labels on it? I mean, there's so many,
There's so many
subgroups of Christianity.
groups of Christianity. Yeah. You can
Yeah.
make your own.
You can make your own stuff up.
I'm a Gnostic Christian.
Right. You can make it. Yeah. You can just do whatever you want. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's and it's okay if God is not all knowing. That's all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why the one guy that we showed yesterday or last week, he's like, hey, I would give more grace to the Greek gods because they never tried to claim that they were all knowing and all powerful. That they had the deficiencies just like
human traits.
Right.
But we don't say our God have the human trait. Well, they're not supposed to. Everybody, people always argue like, oh, his breathing is beyond the human concepts. I'm like, why not make me understand his like he's already that powerful, so let me understand his breathing behind.
Yeah, just give me that knowledge, and then it's like, oh, all right, bet. Nah, you gotta have faith.
Now I know why you get baby bone cancer. Okay,
right. Now I know why you have
those.
Now I know why you have those bugs that their whole purpose is to eat the insides of a child's eyes out and blind them. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay,
now I get it.
Yeah,
we can write a book about it, but like I don't know, whatever.
Right. All right. So next video is called. I had to get rid of the one. It didn't work. Worship. So. More people off. What did PJ say?
Control.
Yep. Control. All right, y'all. This might piss some people off, but we're gonna go for it.
Worship a god. They would send someone to an eternal lake of fire to be burned forever for the simple fact of non-belief, when that deity knows what it would take to convince every single person on this planet. That is cruel, it is inhumane, it is not kind, it is not generous, and that is not a god worthy of worship.
And I look at disasters that afflict Earth and life on Earth. Volcanoes, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, disease, pestilence, congenital birth defects. You look at this list of ways that life is made miserable on Earth by natural causes. There is a God. God is either not all powerful or not all good.
I would never worship a god.
Well, it's just, more of that.
No, I wouldn't. I would say I'm not making the big bucks, but I wouldn't say he's not all powerful or not all good. I would say he's probably not all. You can be good and all powerful. You can be all good, all powerful, but not all seen. You can't see it all because you're over here trying to take care of everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can see it all and you knew it all, why'd you send the flood if you knew you send Jesus? Why send Jesus with death if you need to bring him back here anyways?
Right. What's the point? But you created all of it. Right? So I want to know what's going on with the people on Yavin 8.
That's what I'm saying, because he must have some stuff going on. Because he can't. Whatever.
Yeah. What's going on planet?
Step down 5. I don't know what I thought. I can't feel
Step on 5. Damn. What is that? It doesn't sound good. Sound like they got some cyborgs on that
They
planet.
need God for real over there,
Yeah.
boys. Stepdad 5.
September 5 is going down.
God, report. This is terrible. Leave Earth alone. But they got Trump, yeah. They ain't got Stepdown 5 Trump. Though.
Yeah, they don't have a whole cyborg war going on, okay? They don't have that.
I don't know why that's the name of the planet today.
Septon 5.
Septon 5.
It's like some septic going on there.
I was watching this YouTube. Watching this YouTube channel of the New Order podcast. He just like he reacted to this dating show. And like it's usually like really like ghetto people on there.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And this one girl's name was Eureka. Like Eureka? But it sounded like she said Eureka. I was like, her name is Eureka? Like, would you pee out of Eureka? Her mama named her Eureka?
Is that a stripper name or her?
Why would you name your child Eureka?
Yeah, she did not. She did not like that child.
She was not set up. She was not set up for success.
No, I would have changed my name legally.
No offense to you, if you're watching our show, I love you. You're a good person, probably. Wait, that's a crazy name. Anyways, all right. This is the rules. 10 paranormal rules you break at your.
We shown videos like this before, but it's always good to have a reminder.
Yeah.
There are 10 rules you must follow in the paranormal world because when you break them, there's no going back. Number 1, never, for any reason, play with a Ouija board. These things aren't toys, they are demonic, and they can ruin your life. Number 2, never whistle in the woods, especially at night or in a haunted location. Many believe that this will attract wandering spirits, and you don't want to take some of these things home with you. Number 3, never place 2 mirrors facing each other. This is believed to create a vortex or a portal, and what might come through, you don't want to see. Number 4, never knock 3 times at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is the witching hour, and that's when demonic forces are most active, and they do things in 3 to mock the Holy Trinity. And if you do it, you're just asking for bad news. And number 5, as silly as it may seem, don't do Bloody Mary. The same one you did as a kid when you would go into a bathroom, turn off the lights, stand in front of the mirror. Don't do that. Not because Bloody Mary is real or she's going to take you through the mirror, but it does attract every demon within earshot. They just need an inch.
It's a summoning spell.
Do it. Number 6, many people believe that you never go to a cemetery around 3 a.m. Again, the witching hour. These places are paranormal hotspots, and nothing good's going to happen. Number 7, never sleep with a chair facing your bed. Some people believe this is a chair that spirits will sit in and watch you while you sleep. Number 8, never bring home cursed or haunted objects. And the objects themselves doesn't necessarily have to be haunted. It could come from a haunted or cursed location. Don't do it. Number 9, many folks, especially in the Appalachia region, believe at night, if you're out in the forest, out in the mountains, don't look over your shoulder if you hear something behind you, because whatever it is will follow you home. And number 10, if you ever hear something call out your name or whisper your name, never reply, because once you do, there's no getting rid of it. Anything you want to add to the list, tell me in the comments. Have a great day. God bless.
That's super interesting because those are all things I've known since a child.
Yep. Known it as a youth, and some just inherently, like putting the mirror up towards another mirror, just inherently. Nobody has ever really told me that. I just knew that's not a good thing. Yeah, maybe I saw it.
Maybe that whistle. Maybe I didn't know the whistle in the woods.
I didn't know the whistle in the woods until Nathan.
But I knew not to whistle at night. I knew that.
Yeah. Right. But whistle in the woods, I was not aware of until Nathan White put me on game. So, yeah. And I tell you what, man, it would have been interesting growing up in the Appalachian Mountains.
Fuck that.
It would have been interesting. That's for sure. Glad that didn't happen. But Man, I'm sure we'd be fine, but
Mom and Dad grew up in the foothills, though.
right. And
they didn't even know. They really didn't never thought about it. So like I mentioned it, they're like, wait, yeah, you definitely did.
Yeah, see some crazy stuff out there. Like the I forgot the what's the
Ooh,
monster?
that thing we all saw. Yeah, I don't know what
That
thing
thing.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the
rattle thing.
It's the Chakalaka. Is it the Chakalaka?
Chakalaka monster.
Monster. Yeah. We're talking about these things are in Alabama.
In the South. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
That thing, me and Adrian. We gotta get Adrian on here. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime soon. But yeah.
I'll lock her in.
Yeah.
So that's all that we have for game for the game. And we don't have a lot of these this week. I just couldn't find that many. There's
that's nice. That's good.
Yeah.
I got Smack and Throw on there if you want to. But
yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, it's cap or no cap. So if you think it's real, you say no cap. If you think it's fake, you say cap. And again, these are just videos we're just reacting to that we found on social media. So the first one, I'll kick it off, is called Drag to Hell. So take a look at it and let us know what you think. Is this cap or no cap? All right. Just I'll cue it up. Here we go.
They said, I was home alone studying when I decided to rest and started drawing.
Sorry.
Get up.
Damn.
All right, cap or no cap?
I'm gonna say no cap.
No cap. Chat, what y'all got? What did I just do? All right, Chill came in with the no cap. That video was kind of crazy.
All right,
I don't see how they could fake it.
I got it. Is this the next one? No, that's
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got that. Shoot that MFer.
Shoot that motherfucker. All right. Shoot that MFer. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm like a rookie back here, doing too much at once. All right. Cap or no cap?
I told y'all there was something fucking out here. Holy shit. Shoot that motherfucker, dude. You gotta get in the open. Hit him. Hit that motherfucker.
Oh, it's not even in the sheet.
Dude, what is that?
I think you fucking missed it. Fuck is I told y'all there was something fucking out here. Holy shit. Shoot that motherfucker.
Okay, I need to know Father Taylor's thoughts on this.
Hit him. Hit that motherfucker.
Us too.
Oh wow.
Dude, I think you fucking missed it.
Y'all see that? No cap. That's crazy.
No cap.
That is crazy.
No cap. I don't think we'll have Father Taylor's opinions until
after
the rewatch or after football season. All right, so
This photo was posted to Reddit.
What y'all think? That thing that was moving in the woods, is that really something? Let's see. Nathan White said he missed, possibly cap. All right, definitely missed. Anybody else in the chat want to say what they think?
Come on, chat.
Come on, shoot in the chat.
Come on, chatty chat. What do you think?
5
people watching.
Shell said cap.
7 people watching.
Yeah, we got a whole 7 people watching.
Come on, yo.
Oh, somebody knew we were watching and they left. Don't leave.
Don't leave. Just say something.
Say something,
It's
chat.
okay. Why y'all Well, y'all don't nervous.
Don't be scary. It's the Taylor Boys.
Yeah,
it's all love here.
And if you didn't want us to know you're watching, it's okay.
Yeah.
Who could be watching you doesn't want me to know or wants to know?
If you're one of our haters, just say, "Hey, I'm hate watching." That's okay too.
You got the next one?
Yeah, I got the next one. It's called Griffin. What the heck do y'all think this is? Peep game.
What the hell is that?
Right?
Is that real?
I tried to look and see if it was AI, but it didn't look like AI. I don't know what it is. Is it a griffin?
I don't know. That's creepy. I'm not feeling that.
Definitely giving me creepy vibes, that's for sure. What you guys think in the chat? You guys think that's cap or no cap? Let's see. So Shell says slow cap.
That thing is cap?
He says it's cap. You know me, I'm always no cap.
Like cap, like what would it be? That's what I'm like, what would it be then? If it's cap, what would it be? Like nothing?
I think probably gonna say AI.
AI, okay. That's fair.
I can see that. Maybe it just didn't look like AI to me.
You can't argue that, I guess, but everything be AI at that point.
Yeah.
You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
Kobe,
Like,
why you keep doing that? I'll show
I
the
got
next one.
Okay, you got it? Okay.
Yep.
Let me see if I got one more.
So the next one is called Prisoner. So check this out. Let me know what you think. Before I do that, let's see here. So Shell said, someone flying a kite at night. Yeah, no, that's not a kite. Definitely not a kite.
Not a kite, yeah.
They said cat. Hawk, they got a frog. Griffins have a lion head. That's true. That's true. Maybe see a hawk that got a frog. That's a good explanation. Makes me feel a lot better. That's for sure. All right, so we'll show this next one here, and it's called Prisoner. All right, here we go.
Tiempos de conspiración y misterio. Tiempos de conspiración y misterio.
So what is that?
Tiempos de conspiración y misterios.
AI.
That's not AI.
That's AI.
Oh, okay.
All right, I got the next one.
Wait, hold on. What do the people think in the chat?
Nick, give it up.
What's up?
That's
Chat,
cap.
what y'all think? Y'all
That's
think that's
cap. Stop the cap.
I think it's cap too. Let's see here.
We're not putting that up. Oh, he put it up. God damn.
Cap, just a guy with a weird motor. So said, "Oh God, now you know good and well that cap. Oh God."
Yeah, that was weird looking. All right. Next one's called Reaper.
Reaper. Okay.
Man, I think the Wolves play next weekend.
Oh, do they?
Saturday. Yeah. All right.
Ooh, nice.
All right. Let's do it.
They're screaming.
Y'all see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Point to it.
What bait that is?
You see it?
What is that thing?
And that person is fighting back. I think it's huge. Yeah. They heard screaming in the middle of the night, like someone being attacked. So we went out to his balcony to check. From there, he looked toward his neighbor's house and saw someone inside being attacked by a terrifying non-human figure. The thing didn't look human. Viewers described it as black, shadow-like shape, almost like a Grim Reaper or something satanic. And unusually tall, over 8 feet. He hasn't posted more footages yet. If he does,
What is that?
Seth will share it later. I don't know. Yeah, Nathan, I don't know. It's very odd. Nathan with the no cap.
They're trying to grab him.
Trying to grab him, and he's kind of like just keep swatting back at it, trying to get away. Like I said, the thing is over 8 feet tall. How many humans do you know that are over 8 feet tall?
Yeah, go police.
Right. Yeah. That they should have done it. Maybe they had already called the police. Who knows?
I'm not feeling that. No cap. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, we're gonna go no cap too. Nathan White said no cap. Yeah, that was kind of disturbing. Let's see here. Nathan White said probably the wooden spoon demon coming back for more after they became an adult.
What the hell is a wooden spoon demon?
I don't know. I don't think I want to know. Shell said, I don't know. I think it's no cap, only because I've experienced a 7 foot tall in your place, Minneapolis, in that townhouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That thing was creepy.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Again, I think we're all saying no cap. All right. So the next one is going to be what did the dog see?
Okay,
I got it. So let's cue it up. Let's get it. So creepy real photos that keeps me up at night, part 48. Let's see.
Photos that keep me up at night, part 48. These photos were sent to me by a viewer. They said, I was home alone studying when I decided to rest and started drawing. So I took 2 photos of my dog to draw. When I was about to start, one photo looked normal. This is the normal photo. Take a look at the reflection in the eye. But I zoomed into the eye of the other photo and noticed that in the reflection, I could see myself, the living room, and 2 entities. The entities must have been pretty tall because they reached the ceiling.
Jeez.
Follow for more creepy real photos. Creepy real photos that keep me up at night, part 48. These photos were sent to me by a viewer. They said, I was home alone studying when I decided to rest and started drawing. So I took 2 photos of my dog to draw. When I was about to start, I noticed one photo looked normal. This is the normal photo. Take a look at the reflection in the eye. But I zoomed into the eye of the other photo and noticed that in the reflection, I could see myself, the living room, and 2 entities. The entities must have been pretty tall because they reached the ceiling. Follow for more creepy real photos.
Ugh, shivers. Who do you think the dog saw?
Right. Could be a cataract, possibly no cat. It wasn't in the other photo.
Ugh, I'm getting shivers from that one.
Yeah, no cat. The dog's eye looked terrified. It did.
Makes you want to like go through your pictures sometimes and like look through and see if you see anything creepy.
Man,
background.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Facts. You're right. Yeah, you're right. All right. I got the next one. It's called At the Park.
All right.
It's another creepy real photo for y'all. Just because y'all love them. All right. I love them. All right, let's get it.
Oh, you love her.
Yep, at night, part 49. This photo was posted to Reddit with the caption, "This picture was taken by my mother back in 1999. It was at a park in New Jersey, and you can actually see the World Trade Center across the river in the background. The child in the picture is my brother, who I covered for privacy." For context, she said there was nobody else at the park at the time. Apparently, my...
Oh, what just happened?
That'd be funny if porn just popped up.
What happened?
I don't know. Yeah, now they're creeping me out and not again. Staring at random.
What just happened? Let's try it again. No, my bad. That was weird.
Ooh, creepy. Should we stand at random spots? Dang. Does she do it? I'm gone. That's just me astral projecting.
All right, let's try this again.
All right, we're trying this again, guys.
Reddit with the caption, "This picture was taken by my mother back in 1999. It was at a park in New Jersey, and you can actually see the World Trade Center across the river in the background. The child in the picture is my brother, who I covered for privacy." For context, there was nobody else at the park at the time. Apparently, my brother had been acting strange and out of character. He would come up to her crying for what seemed like no reason at all. When she finally had the film processed, you could imagine she almost had a heart attack. I've tried to do my own digging to see if there had been any kind of sightings in the area. Since then, this park appears to be gone. Follow for more creepy real photos.
Oh, heck no.
Yeah.
Definitely not Cap.
No cap. Yeah, that's creepy.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Oof. Good googly woogly. What is next Sunday? 10-5, right?
Yeah.
All right. What y'all think?
I'm saying no cap. Oh, yeah. I don't know people
Yeah. WTF? What's that? No cap from Shell. We didn't have a lot this week, but they've been pretty good.
You've been hitting, yeah.
Yeah. 10G. What the fuck? 10-5. All right. See, Nathan White says no cap, very strange. Yes. Very strange indeed. I mean, you could not make that out the face on that thing. Like, what was that? But that's usually the way it is, man.
Yeah.
Supernatural stuff, excuse me. Pictures and stuff, you can't really make out their faces sometimes. Well, most times. So
yeah, it got me looking through pictures now, like, bruh, I shouldn't do this. But
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You'll find that boy. He's still following you.
oh shit. That'd be fucking terrifying.
Yeah, man. Piggy's still there. All right, so we got one more, and it's called What Is That?
Yeah.
All right, so I got it queued up. So I will play it here. Just give me 1 second. All right, let's get it.
People are wearing shoes because these scary photos are going to scare your socks off. This first photo was actually taken in a senior picture. Now all the other photos from this photo shoot turned out normal, except for this one. Now some people in the comments believe that it could just be a weird light flare. But when you zoom in on this face peeking around this tree, you can clearly see eyes, a nose, a mouth, even defined cheekbones. It almost looks like an old man. The question is, why is he showing up behind this girl? And what does he want? This next photo was taken in the 60s in Southport, Florida.
Wow.
It's of the OP's mother-in-law and cousin. Everything seems normal in the photo, but when you look
wow.
girls, you can clearly see what looks like a gray woman. The OP of the photo actually said that it looked like their deceased mother. I enhanced the photo so you can see it better. You can actually see like half of the apparition's face is clearly distorted.
Heck no.
It makes me wonder if it has something to do with the way that this person passed.
I mean, ghosts are distorted.
What do you guys think about these photos?
Pictures. It's
Let me
weird.
know. And don't forget to like and follow for more. I hope y'all are wearing.
What y'all think, man? Cap or no cap?
I'm
Chat GPT. You going with no cap or cap?
I'm going no cap.
No cap. All right. I'm gonna go with no cap too. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Pretty creepy.
Indeed. Let's see here. Shell says no cap reminds me of the pic I took in that haunted house. Yep. But where it was, the thing for distorted, you couldn't really see them that well, but they were there nonetheless. So that wraps up the show, guys. We hung out for about an hour and a half. Yep, good show, quick. Kind of burned through it, so we appreciate everybody that hung in there. Again, thank you for telling your friends and your friends of our friends and your mamas and your mama's mamas and your baby's mama's mamas, because the subscriptions are going up, so we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Despite the not a lot of content coming out, so appreciate y'all. Yeah, man, and But next week you're starting spooky October. So I'm thinking we'll do some kind of urban legend, something easy. I got one kind of already queued in my head.
Awesome.
And we'll take it from there, man. So if you guys have any suggestions, let us know. Yeah, man, it's about to be spooky season. So
spooky season. We've got our Shell's got our Halloween fall decorations up.
Yep,
so
we just did that today. Yep.
Yeah. And I'm thinking about doing dry October. We'll see.
Maybe maybe make me us a new background too for Halloween. We'll do something different, man. Kind of change it up. Hopefully, get some more people to watch us and share and talk, and yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got
Halloween costumes already.
Oh yeah. It's dope. It's dope.
Lauren's having surgery, so I don't think we're going to be able to do Halloween this year. But
yeah, especially with foot surgery. Yeah, that's tough.
But yeah, man. Well, appreciate y'all, man. If you're new here, like, subscribe, check out the new video called Ask Buddy Part 2. He has pretty good scary stories. Check out Part 1. The first part, he has some pretty creepy experiences. We'll have more guests. We'll definitely have Nate back.
Definitely
more stories, and just keep doing content, man. We appreciate y'all. It's a lot of fun.
Yep, that's all we can do. So a couple more comments before we leave. Good night, family. Love you from Shell. Nathan White, thank you, gentlemen, for all that you do. Great show. I'll see you both next week. Hopefully, I might be out of town. Have a great and blessed week. Well, yeah, we'll be back next week, Nathan. So hopefully we'll see you. But if not, man, safe travels and wherever you're going, and enjoy yourself. And I'm gonna get out of here and finish this game with the Packers and the Cowboys, and maybe have a beer too. I know all right. Around, so I'm feeling good. So with that said, go that down. What do you got to say to the people before we leave?
Before we go, have a good week, and don't whistle at night, and don't whistle in the woods.
Yes, and don't whistle at naggers; they will complain.
Y'all gotta know South Park.
South Park, guys. South Park. It's South Park. All right, with that, we're out.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Later.
Giants.
People who came from the sky.
Yeah.